I would love to.
I hear Semi's on the line.
Yes, absolutely. Sammy, what's up?
Hi. Good morning.
Morning.
Look, regarding the shooting Saturday night, we all know it's the fault of the media for calling Trump a dictator, a fascist, even a Nazi. It's all their fault. So it got me wondering, and I'd appreciate it if you let me finish this thought and not cut me off, but it got me wondering, what if one day in the future there was a president, probably a Democrat, who did awful, awful things like ran an insurrection, lied about an election, set up. Why are you laughing? You don't think that could happen one day?
I love it. Sammy, thank you for the call.
Wait, you just cut him off. Now
I didn't mean to.
He's going
to be very upset.
No, don't cut off Semi.
No, bring him back.
See, okay, you're back, Semi. You're back.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Continue on.
Continue.
Yeah, so say that Democrat president set up a Gestapo-like police force. Say that Democrat-like president, they trampled the Constitution 1,000 different ways. They used Nazi rhetoric like vermin and poisoning our blood.
Semi, I have a question for you. I have a question though, because you're building a very elaborate hypothetical based on something that's never happened. So my question is, how did they, in 1,000 ways, trample said Constitution? Did this imaginary Democrat? What did they do?
They did things like implement all sorts of tariffs when they don't have the right to do that. They wanted to build a building next to the White House with no other approval.
Part of the White House, not next to. It's part of.
They do all sorts of things that are not constitutional.
So hypothetically speaking, under this hypothetical, if then the Supreme Court was to get involved and was to rule that under these conditions, what they've done is actually constitutional, under this hypothetical, because that might have happened, it may have not.
Then that would be fine.
Would it be? Okay.
Then it would be fine.
Okay, good.
I just wanted to make sure.
That's good.
Yeah. Let's say they pardoned hundreds of people that beat up cops.
I did see a president pardon a whole lot of people right toward the end in this hypothetical.
Under this hypothetical.
The last administration, I saw them pardon thousands of people. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, is that loser? I mean, I'm sorry, Los. That's short for loser, right?
Yes.
Now the name calling is starting.
Right. If you have no point,
I know,
just call names.
Thank you for the call. Caller.
It's right. Dude, isn't that what it always is?
It always turns into
You have no argument. You can't make any argument. There's zero argument that you have.
It's building hypotheticals based on Rachel Maddow talking points.
And then name calling.
Which
is exactly what the media does.
Again, I talk about the Lion's Cage.
That's how you know. That
I do this professionally.
That's how you know.
do this for kind of sport, okay? I
suppose.
And so
and we let him finish.
We let him finish, but all I'm just going to point out is when it comes to our management and ownership, they're sending the check to me every 2 weeks, baby, not to you. And why do you think that is?
Dude, I love it.
Because I'm not building hypotheticals and these Gestapo, okay, hold on, let's get this straight. You mean actual federal law enforcement that is doing the job that it was even doing at an enhanced rate under Barack Obama.
But we're all hypothetical here.
Barack Obama deported millions more than what Donald Trump has been able to.
I'm envious of him, actually.
Yes, I was like, he was the deporter in chief. It was amazing what he was able to do. Also, using that same Gestapo tactic. So I guess under the hypothetical of some Democrat doing this, that would have been correct. What I would ask is, let's say if you were to lock up thousands of Americans in prison under the guise that you were concerned about their heritage. Would that maybe be an issue if, let's say, you were Japanese?
Yes. That would probably be concerning.
Has that ever been done by a Democrat president?
I don't know. Well, maybe we can get some AI to look it up. Let's look it up.
They didn't commit a crime.
Right. Let's look it up.
They just happened to be Japanese.
Let's look it up and see if we can find out. So much fun.
Keep up the hypotheticals.
Sammy, thank you for calling. Thanks for listening, man.
Yeah, no.
There's not one
listening.
There's not one person that listens to the show that cannot say we don't allow the opposite on the air, because we do with regularity. And when they asked not to be interrupted, we didn't interrupt him.
Yeah.
We let him walk into his own trap.
And then just spun off.
I love it. I want to tell you about The Economist and their